Hello, Nomad Sculpt, and this video is about creating such BAS reliefs from 2D images. So, yeah, how to create nice alphas. So to get such images here or here, to use it as a stamp here, or to create such a face from a 2D image. Okay, so first we have to search for a nice 2D BAS relief. So here I search for BAS relief AI generated image. You need a high contrast image. So yeah, something like this elephant. Yeah. Or yeah, let's try the cat. So I like this. So you see here the the right side is a little bit brighter than the left side. So keep this in mind. So yeah, and I save this image. Okay, this is not only a Nomad Sculpt thing. You need other software. So you need Procreate or other painting app, and your downloaded image, put it on a canvas. So use a square canvas. So here, this is a square shaped canvas. So, and I change here the background color and make it pure black. And the next thing is I import my image. So the cat, and here, yeah, fit to canvas. So this is my cat image now. Here you can change here the saturation here and make it black and white. So slider to the left, and then it's only a black and white image. This image here, you can use it as a alpha stamp, but it doesn't work because there are no depth informations. So share this image as a JPEG file, and then we need a web application. So this website here, this is completely free, no registration, no login, no something. And here you can, so is a deep learning model, and you can extract here a depth map. And so press here and upload your grayscale image, and then send it to the server, and then it takes a few seconds, and then you get something here like this here. So, and here's a download button, and load this image. Okay, then we have to go back to Procreate. So here you have to import your downloaded height map of the hugging face side, this one. And yeah, so you have to reorder the layer. So put this layer beneath the other layer. And here you see here on the side here the shades, and so you can erase this if you like. So yeah, this is fine-tuning. Okay, so the next thing is here, select the top layer with the details and change the opacity here. So move the slider up to, yeah, maybe 25%, or yeah, you can play with it. So like this. Okay, so another thing is here, you can use here the, the curve mode, and when you adjust here the curve a little bit, you can change the, yeah, you see what happens. So here these areas pop out more when you use the alpha stamp. The white areas are popping out and the black areas are flat. So this is nice. And for this one, yeah, we can do the same, or we try it, adjust the curves a little bit. So pick it here, only the gamma channel. So you can, sorry, at undo, you can play also with these nodes here. So bring this in this direction and this node in the other. So here the white, something like this here, and then mix the two parts together. Then you get an image like this. And here you see this side here is a little bit clearer than this side here. Here the eye is a little bit blurry, and but let's try this. So I share this image as a JPEG file. Save. Okay. Now back to Nomad Sculpt. So I delete here everything. And maybe I add a plane. So snapping is active, and I validate the plane here, the wireframe. We need much more topology, so I use multi-resolution and linear and subdivide it up to 1,000,000. So here you see the poly count is now 1,000,000. Okay, and then we need our stamp tool. So here's the stamp, and here in the settings you can change here the alpha, and so I import from the photos our cat image. So here's our cat, and you see here, here's from the scaling here, this is a square canvas. So this is the reason why I decided to use a square canvas in PROCREATE. Okay. So here on the left side I deselect the symmetry, and here the symmetry menu is open, so I see the center point of the mesh. So now I place my image here. So, and this is what you get when you do all these steps. Okay, so back, undo, and a very important point here is, before you do this, before you apply the stamp, add a layer. So here is your, on this layer is your BAS Relief. So I apply it again. Okay. So now we have a layer, and on this layer we can control the offset. So here, like this, to make it nice. So the next thing is, when you add a layer, a new layer. So here on this layer, these are the details. And this layer is a sculpting layer. So, and here you can bring this under the details layer. So, sculpt. And now you see here, here's a checkbox, keep top layer details. So this is important, this checkbox here. So now, and when you want to change the details, here select the details layer, and maybe here you can use the smooth tool and smooth here the details out, or I need a little bit more. So you see here nothing happens. So let's test the delete layer. So I use now at the moment the delete layer tool. So like this. And now you can go to the sculpting brush, layer, sorry. And so let's use clay and see what happens. So when you brush here, so the details are kept. So I use now sub and bring the ear a little bit in. So you can play with it and smooth it out. So yeah, the rest is sculpting. Okay. The next thing is I show you is I delete this and I add a plane. So I bring it in the front view, and when you use your alpha image on this plane as a color texture here, like this. So I use the front view, and now I activate the symmetry. First I validate this this image. And when you use here the symmetry menu here, you see here the symmetry line, the center line of the plane. And here's the, you can see your image. And now you can try to move your image, so I zoom a little bit in, so you can try to find the center of your image here. Maybe the middle of the nose here, this point here. And then create a clone of this image. And here in the symmetry menu, you see here an option to mirror. So I mirror now. I want this side here on the other side. So I mirror from right to left, and I mirror. So now your image here is from left side and right side have the same brightness, and it's nice mirrored. So, and this one here I use now to bake this. Here over the misc menu you can bake the texture, only the color slot, and I use a 2K resolution and bake this from the high-res mesh. So at the moment only 2 meshes are active, so I bake. So now you see here on the texture color slot your baked image, and this is your new alpha stamp for the BAS Relief. So now this one we don't need anymore, we can delete it, and now we add our sphere, validate. I use a little more topology. And now I change for the stamp tool, the alpha image. So I replace the old one. Here I use the files menu, and here in the Nomad folder you find here the TMP folder and your textures, and here is the fresh baked symmetrical alpha image. Select this one. So now your image is updated here. So I turn symmetry off, and now I stamp my cat. So I forgot to add a layer. So now we have a nice relief here, and via the layer we can control the offset, and then it's possible to sculpt via a second layer. So you have to play with it. Okay, that's it. Have fun with sculpting. Ciao.